Hey, my name is JennaPara and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We will go now report to the Professor Fig. Run, run. Run, little rabbit, run. Wait, why did you look like Sebastian? Run, run with the... Run, run. If I'm so special, then when... Wait, if I'm so special, then why am I a secret awesome bully boo?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, well, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkin so that he'd tell me how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Oh, that looked pretty. Oh, let me walk on that. Looks fun.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Who? 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 Oh, me. Looks so cute.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is
Oh,
my
hello.
mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
You got it. What's down here? Absolutely nothing.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that tower. Oopsie doopsie. Let's pretend I have. Prom! Prom! Yes! Yes. Give me that cold coins, give me them coins. And I'm off to the races, races, ready set the gauges. Fuck. Love you, but I'm going down. Crazy, maybe. I'm sorry,
nice to see you, my young friend.
Love you, but I'm going down.
Ah,
Ready for
new
you.
face. Wonderful.
Protego.
Oops.
Revelio.
So you've been changing, baby. In good ways and bad ways. Who are you, Harry Potter
Hello,
wannabe?
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
My old man is a bad man.
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
But
I'll have
I
a look
can't
around.
deny
Thank
it.
you.
The way he holds my hand
What are we
and
looking
he
for today?
grabs me, he has me by my heart.
That item is of the highest quality.
The little bags. Brr, brr, brr,
That
brr,
item
brr.
is of the highest quality.
Why are they all ugly? Oh.
Nice doing business with you.
Oh. See, you've been changing, baby. Give me them cold coins, give me them coins. And I'm off to the races. Cases of Bacardi chasers chasing me all over town. See, you've been changing, baby. Love you, but I'm going down.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Why do I kind of find this like wholesome? Because it has those little,
That item is of the highest quality.
those little backpacks. But this one would have like a little saddle,
That
so my
item
pum
is
pum
of the
wouldn't
highest
hurt.
quality.
Shut up. That one, like the end of the broom, is kind of looking rough. So I don't
That
want it.
item is of the
I want
highest
this one.
quality.
Fuck it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
It's cute. Can I like customize it? I can't.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations.
See,
You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you.
See,
I
you've
think you'll
been
be quite
changing,
happy with
babe.
the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue.
Kiss
I
me
have
on
some
my
ideas for
open
enchantments,
mouth, ready for
upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation
Clever
for collecting
girl,
flight
like in,
statistics. If you
Jurassic
were to
Park.
compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing.
The time trial should... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Now, how do I fly?
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
How can I fly the fuck out of here? What is that thingy? That mark. See, you've been changing, baby. Let's go. Hey, Momo. Hi. Damn, you look big. This is awesome. So cool. Look at me go, everybody. Oh.
Revelio.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Confringo! I've seen better.
Levioso.
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society. Except down the line.
Bitch! Oh.
Reparo.
Don't wanna make a mess, you know.
Beast don't mind dying to make me a few sick. All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts.
Levioso.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
Reparo.
Protego! Incendio! Are you even trying? Confringo!
Potato.
You survived longer than expected. Incendio! The flames consume you! Confringo!
Fuck!
It would appear that you're grossly outmatched.
Dang God, I'm still gonna like still getting like a hang of it.
He's weak. Yes, he is. You saw him catch it.
One in belly. Go too hard. You may want to move.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Oops.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Go too hard. That's fine. Yeah. I've seen Billy Wings in more state. What have you done?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Your poaching days are over.
Wanna be what is it called? Wanna be trying to be a badass, like your blah 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 days are over. Damn, this just became like 100% better now that I got my broom. See, you've been changing, baby. Good ways and bad ways.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Yeah,
And now
that's
the
me.
rays, Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into
The
his broom
nerve.
testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Did it! Brilliant!
Hey! Bing, boom, boom.
This is rather fun.
Damn it.
Missed one. Excellent. Made it!
Shit. Was this supposed to be bad? I mean hard? What the fuck? Bruh.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won.
Fine.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
Bitch. Can't wait to get the flying shit.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
A whole new world.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio.
Okay, you know, I ain't got time for these. I can come here later. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. That's cute. What is that? Is that like a mole? Trophy question mark? Drink tea with the bitches.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, a little I will...
Yeah.
I'm excited to...
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Okay, let's fly all the way in here.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Bitch. What was it again?
Leviosa. Revelio.
Hang on a bit, I don't remember.
Leviosa. Accio. Reparo.
The hell? You know what? What fucking ever.
This place has seen better days. Reparo.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorized by Ranrock.
I couldn't help it over here. Nice to meet.
Ranrock and his follow. My brother Balder.
Kind of reminds me of The Witcher.
Simply at my wits' end.
The song.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please.
Risk injury.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio. It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Oh, I'ma be on my best behavior. Oh shit, they're level 20. Yeah, nope.
Seems we may have an intruder.
What level am I? I think 17, right? Yeah.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this...
Rachel's, the whole family.
Over here. Careful now.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Ah.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
The fuck is that? Right.
Well done.
Stiff as hell.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so. I'm famished. There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Hello? There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Someone there? Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Wait
a moment. Who's...
Revelio. Orders directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this. I'll get you. I will make you.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the
Let's
shop.
head inside.
Not yet. Oh my goodness. That scared me.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Bruh.
It's locked.
I wanna learn the lock thingy. There's so many doors. You know,
unlocking
I've
charm.
spent like hours and
Very
hours on
handy.
those fucking
No time
doors.
now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Wait, did they talk about the thingy? Right. Oh, now I missed it. I was focusing on the broom. Unidentified face item. What does that mean? So you've been changing, babe. Oh, I can't even use it yet. Don't understand the slots. I don't think I can use them yet. Wow. Even got some broom upgrades. I
imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen it.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Must have done something. Best have a look around.
Damn, this is so trippy.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
For Oh, I could have summoned two enemies? ¿Qué pasa su caso?
These look familiar.
Yeah. Fuck, there would have been a chest or whatever. It's so much chest because I'm ready to save him, ready to get back anybody that plays him. And I think I love him just like I raised him. When he call me mama, little mama, I call him babe. It's so much chest when you get my cape on. Why make such sexual noises? I don't understand.
More statues.
Wait, it's the same move, bruh.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Not making this easy on me. Revelio.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio! What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Bye, chest.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Oh god. Another statue.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, there's the little one.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Fuck! Nah! Ebony! Hey, Hajimijima is dead. I wouldn't have died if I didn't die.
I'll never get used to these floors. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Damn, I really need to make potions and stuff. Pills and potions. That's not good.
Don't like the look of this.
Damn, where did I get so many potions? I just picked the one thingy. Dong. It's coffin season. So, Protego don't do shit. Know how to fucking destroy that shit. fucking know how to destroy it. Nothing fucking does anything. Fuck you and fuck your fucking shit.
Don't like you like this.
Ah, fuck. Prego to the hell! I still got it, bitches. Fuck the challenges.
What a relief. Revelio.
Yep, fuck that. Don't do the wiggly. Wiggly, you shit.
Another pensive.
Another day, another drum. Me when I run out of distractions.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday.
The world don't run.
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then. Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to...
The world don't evolve around you.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this
I'm a
is Professor
baddie,
Fig.
sir.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensieve in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensieve.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensieve.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensieve.
Before the witch from the last Pensieve, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensieve provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
The season changed? No! All right. But yeah. Alright, that was that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. As always, take care and bye bye.